we were to play today, we'd play Gordon, but but we got some time too.
Mike Leach went slightly off script last night when he said that to the media. In years past, he's been particularly tight-lipped about who his starter will be. Now, Leach has used the media in the past as well to get messages across to his players, and last night certainly seemed like a message to Gage Gubrud to get his act together. We're going to take Mike Leach at face value today, though, and dig into who Anthony Gordon is as a quarterback. And as we go along the way, vote on if you think Gordon deserves a job, needs more time, or if you still think Gage gets it. This goes without saying in the air raid, but you are definitely getting a prolific passer in Gordon. The only real WSU stats we have from him in terms of passing are in spring games. In this year's spring game, he went 21 of 30 for 234 yards and 3 touchdowns, and honestly, just looked like the best quarterback out on the field. Keep in mind, Gage wasn't playing because of an injury, but Gordon's stats obviously extend beyond his time at WSU. He spent his freshman year at City College of San Francisco, and there he had 3,864 yards of passing and 37 touchdowns. He averaged 297 yards of passing per game and recorded 7 300-yard games, including 1 500-yard performance. Here's Anthony after his latest WSU scrimmage performance on Saturday.
Yeah, all fall camp been feeling pretty good. I've been playing with a lot of confidence, just kind of rolled throughout today, and Coach Leach got us some good plays, and then offensive line was playing really good, got me some time to get the ball downfield. Our receivers doing real good with the ball in their hands.
But if you know Mike Leach at all, you know it's not just about passing numbers, it is about protecting the ball. And Gordon, well, he's exceptional at that. In fact, Anthony hasn't thrown an interception in a scrimmage or the team portion of camp since August 3rd. So yes, that means he hasn't thrown an interception in either of WSU's scrimmages as well. Gage Gubrud, on the other hand, he's had some struggles with interceptions this fall camp. Gordon also has a pretty good history with his efficiency. At City College of San Francisco, he threw 13 interceptions in 13 games. I think you can do the math there. He also completed 65% of his passes in his freshman year with the school. By the way, his spring game stat line from this year that I just referenced, he completed 70% of his passes. He did have 1 interception that game. The media actually got to talk to Gordon about the interception he had on August 3rd, and here's what he had to say about it.
I thought I did good. Always room to improve. That one interception is really going to stick with me, of course. The mistakes always outweigh the positives, Then watching film, you feel a little bit better. So I'm excited to watch the film, see my mistakes, and then correct them for tomorrow's practice.
And so we get to our final thing to know about Anthony Gordon as a quarterback. He is a proven winner. Obviously, he doesn't have any numbers to back this up at WSU since he hasn't played much, so we'll revert to his junior college and high school days. While at City College of San Francisco, Gordon went 12-1 and won the California Community College Athletic Association Championship. That association is made up of 68 schools with football programs, so that is pretty impressive. He also was named the championship game's most valuable player, throwing for 176 yards and 2 touchdowns on 20 of 26 passing. In high school, he was also named an All-State first-team player after he set a Central Coast section record with 4,900 passing yards and 49 touchdowns. Oh yeah, he also led his high school to a Central Coast section Division IV title. Of course, if you're a winner, especially at quarterback, leadership is a must. He said earlier in camp that he's really been working on that this season.
This offseason's been a little bit different. Saw how Gardner handled himself during the entire year and saw his leadership and his poise, and that kind of really stuck with me. So I've been working towards elevating myself in that aspect.
So checking out the poll. This is really interesting. The majority of people think that Mike Leach is bluffing right now.
Sure. Trying to motivate Gage maybe a little bit.
I would not be surprised by that. He has done this before, especially with wide receivers. He is not shy about calling out his wide receivers to the media. And I think he knows those wide receivers are on Twitter. They see that stuff. They get motivated from it. So
sure.
I'm sure that has something to do with it. But I will say, Gordon has looked better.
I mean, if anything, it's good to have 2 candidates, right?
Yes.
2 qualified candidates to that position.
Yes,
so.
definitely. And you have to remember that Gordon has had, 3 years with this offense, 3 or 4 years with this offense. And
Should know
Gage
pretty
has
well by
had,
now.
6-7 months? So
Right.
that's another
All
thing.
right. Keep us posted, Brennan. Thanks.